she dug the whole thing in like 2 hours and buried the man.
Yes.
She had some superpowers. Wow.
कि नस गई है कुड़ी, नस गई है, मेरी लड़की भाग गई है। यार क्या कमाल तरीके से वो करती हैं एक्टिंग इफ़त उमर साहिबा। पुराने एक्टर हैं तो उनको दिखता है कि यार ये, और वो जो इमोशंस हैं, वो जो एक्सप्रेशंस लाती हैं चेहरे पे।
Faraz, time for you to get in action mode.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Sana from Dramalogue. We're back again with another episode. We're going to be reviewing Faraar today and I think Qarz-e-Jaan as well. So Faraz is here with me as well as, I forgot her name, Sunny. So she's here as well. And we might review Ishq-e Junoon too. Let me try to convince them. So assalamu alaikum, how's everything going, guys?
Assalamu alaikum everyone.
I'm doing great. I was trying to watch another new drama, so I started with Dastak. Nothing much to say.
पहले एपिसोड में ऐसा होता भी नहीं है कुछ कहने के लिए।
2 हुए हैं पर
दो में
actually
मेरी तन्हाई का सुना है, अच्छे रिव्यूज आए।
okay, so you should look at that.
बहर कैफ, तो पहले क्या किस पे शुरू कर रहे हैं?
Faraar, just like you said.
Okay, जी सना।
I don't have much to say. It's like so disconnected or disjointed. I mean, maybe it's just me. Like they're like 4 parallel stories going on, and I just I don't know. So like Faraar is one example where I would love to review it at the end when I know everything. Because right now I have no idea what's going on. Like I know there's one story going here, one story going here. It's not connecting right now.
Yeah, well, मुझे तो अच्छा लग रहा है Faraar बहुत ही because it's thrilling. हाँ, the tracks. The only problem is the progression of the tracks are very slow. Like हम लोग कितने 10-12 एपिसोड तक आ चुके हैं और बाब्रिक का अभी तक कुछ हुआ ही नहीं है. So yeah, progression of tracks is slow, but yeah, I mean these kind of stories are interesting when the tracks merge very efficiently and very articulately sort of. So I'm looking forward to that. But some of the performances are amazing in Faraar, and especially Buggy stories, so heart touching that I want to see how that ends. So yeah, I'm invested in Faraar for sure.
I mean, for me, Faraar is a good watch, but I don't look forward to it. Like everyone's acting is amazing, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I need to know what happens next. It's not like that kind of thriller. So I don't know. Maybe like they should have released all the episodes together.
Faraz, your take. We have a new guy now, Mr. Beg.
New guy कौन?
Mr. Beg, Sami Khan.
अरे अभी नहीं बताना था ना, वो एंड में बताती इनको। इनका फेवरेट आया समीर खान आया ना, समीर खान सना को बहुत
मुझे पता नहीं।
ये एपिसोड तो शुरुआत ही हुआ मिस्टर बेग से, तो लेकिन बाद में क्या बताएं?
What's a big deal? I know.
No surprises.
But I mean, it's like weird. Like, okay, so the drama ended like last time. From what I remember, was I'm gonna go look for Batfish, right? And then it comes to like something else here. Like he's not looking for a Batfish anymore.
He is. Well, he was, but then pata chal gaya कि he has left the city, which means he's lost him. And उसके ऊपर already एक ये था ना, like there was the axe on him कि तुम अगर if you don't find him in 48 hours, you lose your job.
Right.
So now he's at this juncture, like I've lost it. Plus he had a bet.
But he didn't try enough, hard enough.
Yeah, that's questionable. His efforts were definitely questionable.
नहीं, उसकी मेहनत जो है वो उस लड़की के ऊपर जरा ज्यादा थी।
And then उसको
the other thing is like,
why is he harassing that girl?
Why is he doing what?
Harassing the other girl.
Oh, the nurse, right?
Yeah, like it was such an odd scene.
I think the person who was assisting him was more rude. I felt like.
I think both of them were. I mean, like if somebody talked to me, like I'm like, hello, get the hell out of here, like why are you asking me all these questions? You have no business.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, like I know somebody who's murdered someone. It doesn't mean that I know what's going on in their lives, right? Like I have no idea.
Right. I mean, hot and cold treatment hoti hai, but cold to dikhao, but sabhi hot ekdam like.
I mean, no, I just thought it was not appropriate.
Yeah, the other person was really aggressive.
I think both of them was inappropriate. Like, oh, you have to call. Like, no, she doesn't have the. She doesn't really have to tell the police anything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's.
I mean, it's her right to not say anything, right?
Asian subcontinent and Asian police, right?
Yeah.
Faraz can comment better. Like हमारे देशों
नहीं
अगर मैं होती I
यार
would have been like, no, I don't need to tell you anything, dude.
I don't know.
पर्सनालिटी का फर्क होता है.
हाँ.
सना इज अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग पर्सनालिटी. सना को राइट्स भी पता है. सना कह सकती है कि भाई मैं नहीं बता रही, जाओ दफा हो जाओ, मैं क्यों बात करूं तुमसे, यू नो.
Plus it's
Exactly.
बट
US.
वो
ये US भी है, right? So
जी.
in
और फिर पाकिस्तान में जो पुलिस वाले होते हैं वो
Mhm.
करप्ट भी बहुत होते हैं, एंड दे हैव दिस वियर्ड टोन.
But this guy's not corrupt, right?
yeah, but then
पुलिस वाला हैव ना
this is
दे
the
हैव दिस
culture.
वियर्ड टोन. हाँ,
They have this
पुलिस
culture,
कल्चर
yeah.
इसके पुलिस वालों का कल्चर ही है. उनकी ना एक बात करने का खास लहजा होता है, तरीका होता है, जिस तरीके से वो बात करते हैं. एंड इट्स
Yeah.
वेरी, यू नो, दे वुड वांट टू, जिसे कहते हैं ना, एक फ्रेज है कि इनोसेंट अंटिल प्रूवन गिल्टी. तो
Yeah.
पुलिस वालों के बात करने का तरीका पाकिस्तान में खास तौर पे, और
Guilty
कराची की
until
पुलिस, सिंध
proven
पुलिस,
innocent.
Yeah.
जी जी, तो
Because
वो इस तरह ही बात, उनको लगता है कि भाई तुम हो, अब तुम्हें ये
हाँ,
साबित करना है कि तुम नहीं हो.
हाँ.
ये वो
Plus
बात ही ऐसे करते हैं.
plus देखा तुमने कि there was no like a female police officer there in the interview.
हाँ,
They
ये
were
भी
all.
गलत है, ये भी गलत था.
So
Yeah, I mean, you
it's
cannot be interrogating her in a separate room with two men.
yes.
I mean,
So
she
I
can
was
actually say, you know, they harassed me. I mean, it's for
इसको
their own
कहते
protection
हैं,
too, like for the
एक लफ्ज
policemen
कहते हैं,
protection too.
हाँ, जिस ना इख्तियारात का नाजायज इस्तेमाल.
Yeah,
yeah.
but then it can happen the other way around too. Like, you know, like a male doctor should never be with a female physician in a room alone, and it applies the other way around too. So because anybody can accuse anybody, so you need like a third person there of the other gender with you.
Yeah. So
So yeah. Anyways,
all of those does happen in Asian subcontinent, unfortunately.
and then Bagga, I mean, she came back, but you know, so her mom, she dug the whole thing in like what, like 2 hours and buried
Yeah.
the man.
Yes.
She had some superpowers. Wow. It was a
Yeah.
deep hole.
I mean, yeah, it has to be at least
I mean,
4 feet, right?
yeah.
4 by 6,
No,
yeah.
it wasn't, maybe it's like 2 feet, but still it was all the way down, and like, yeah, like, it was, you know, the length
Yeah.
might be like 5 feet probably because he fit the man in there.
Yeah. That's I think, you know, theatrical liberty.
I mean, maybe like I thought it took her all night till the morning, you know, but then no, like the shadi had just ended.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
He used a nice night to actually cook up the whole story, right? They fled with each other.
right, but okay.
Hey, I had a question regarding the Sami Khan scene. So the scene starts with the police officer saying कि मर्दों वाली बात. इसमें कौन सी मर्दों वाली बात थी? Like,
Mardo wali bati about the money.
well, I mean, you can ask for bribe from a woman also. So
I don't know.
Faraz, can
It
you
was so
shed some
like
light?
it was very
Is this a Pakistani thing, like मर्दों वाली बात? It's like,
it was a patriarchal thing to say. Like, I mean, what do you mean? Like,
yeah.
like
Yes.
women can't do that.
You won't ask a woman for a bribe if she's in a
I
similar
mean, yeah.
situation.
He should have said like, "Pehle औरतों वाली बात करो," you know, like that's the strength.
हाँ, तो फराज आपका क्या कहना है इसमें?
मैं चाह रहा हूँ कि कहानी को एक तरीके से हम जोड़ें और सम अप करें, और जो हमारे नए देखने वाले हैं, जिन्होंने शायद फरार, क्योंकि पहली बार हम वीडियो पे फरार का रिव्यू कर रहे हैं, तो जो लोग हमें सुन रहे हैं, जो लोग हमें देख रहे हैं, जो कहानी का अगर हम खुलासा करें तो ये है कि कहानी मुख्तलिफ शहरों की कहानी है, और ड्रामे का जो नाम है फरार, वो इटसेल्फ अपने आप में ही एक हमारे लिए क्लू भी है कि ये हर किसी 3 मुख्तलिफ कैरेक्टर्स हैं, बातिश, बग्गी और बब्रिक. ये तीनों ही अलग-अलग तरीकों से अपने-अपने हालात से, अपने सर्कमस्टांसेस से फरार चाहते हैं, एस्केप चाहते हैं. और अब तक जो हम फरार की जो ख़ास बात अब तक दिखने में आई है, जो मैंने देखी है, जो हम सब देखते हैं, वो कहानी तो भले एक अपनी पेस पे जा रही है, गालिबन 11 या 12 किस्तें हुई हैं, तो इट्स ओके, 24-25 किस्तों का ड्रामा होता है. लेकिन जब हम बात करते हैं हर शहर की कहानी, तो लाहौर में हमें बग्गी और नादिया जमील दिखीं, और नादिया जमील ज़ाहिर है क्या पहली दफ़ा इस एवाटार में आई हैं. इस तरह की एक्टिंग नादिया जमील ने कभी नहीं की आज से पहले. हमें नादिया जमील याद है मेरे आस-पास से, और फिर दुर्र-ए-शहवार में थी नादिया जमील, और इसके अलावा भी बड़े अनगिनत ड्रामे किए नादिया जमील ने. तो हर स्टोरी को हम उस तरह से देखते हैं। एक कहानी है, 3 मुख्तलिफ कहानियां हैं, और जाहिर है हम ड्रामा देखने वाले कहानी देखते हैं, कहानी सुनना, कहानी कहना, ये हमें अच्छा लगता है। तो फरार 3 लोगों की कहानी है, और तीनों मुख्तलिफ सर्कमस्टांसेस से होते हुए एक जगह जमा हो रहे हैं। बातिश फरार हुआ है कराची के हालात से, शूटर था या जो भी था वो फरार होके पहुंचा शेखुपुरा। बग्गी जिस एरिया में आई है फरार होके अपने सर्कमस्टांसेस से जो वो कर रही थी, वो भी इट्स समवेयर नियर शेखुपुरा। राइट नाउ वी डोंट नो कि वो फारिस शफी के पास ही आएंगी, लेकिन वो शेखु उसी उसी विसिनिटी में उसके आसपास ही है। एंड द थर्ड ट्रैक इज बब्रिक्स ट्रैक। किसी भी वजह से, जिस भी वजह से हुआ है, लेकिन अब वो आ रहा है उस तरफ ही जो इलीगल इमिग्रेशन कह लो, या इस तरह से उसने मुल्क छोड़ना है जिसमें लोगों को पता ना चले। ऑब्वियसली अब बातिश तो अपने पासपोर्ट पे तो जा नहीं सकता, वो जाएगा अलग तरीके से। सो कहानी अब उस तरफ आ रही है कि फरार, दे वांट टू एस्केप फ्रॉम दिस लैंड, चाहे वो जो हालात हों या चाहे वो जगह हो। अब तक तो स्टोरी यही आ रही है, और जो मैंने और सनी ने पिछले वीक हमने बात की थी ऑडियो पॉडकास्ट पर भी, कि अगर तो ये इलीगल इमिग्रेशन की तरफ जाती है स्टोरी, तो तब भी अपने आप में एक इंटरनेशनल स्टोरी बन जाएगी, क्योंकि ये कहानियां इंटरनेशनली रिकग्नाइज्ड होती हैं। और अगर वो फरार की कोशिश कर रहे हैं और नहीं कर पाते, तो भी एक अपने आप में एक स्टोरी है। फरार का एक एक फ्रेम, हमजा अली अब्बासी की ज़बरदस्त एक्टिंग, उनके साथ बातिश के ट्रैक में जो फराज हैं, जो जिन्होंने शादी कर ली है, ये हमें अभी रिवील होता है, और उसकी बीवी है वो नर्स। तो और मेरे लिए, मुझे क्यों पसंद है इन सारे ट्रैक्स में से बातिश का ट्रैक इसलिए पसंद है क्योंकि शायद मेरा कराची से ताल्लुक है, और क्योंकि वो कराची की पॉलिटिकल डायनामिक्स को डिस्कस करता है। तो मैं जब देखता हूँ फरार, तो मैं समझ पाता हूँ कि क्यों इस तरह का सीन है। जैसे मिसाल के तौर पर आप कैरेक्टर्स को ले लें, चलो बातिश तो मेन कैरेक्टर है, हमजा अली अब्बासी, और फराज उसका राइट हैंड है, तो लेकिन वो जो दोनों शूटर्स हैं, सलीम और जावेद, जो एक रेबन के ग्लासेस पहन के आता है जावेद, जो कि नर्स के घर पे जाके बोलता है कि भाई अभी हम शोहदा की फैमिली, अब ये जो शोहदा लफ्ज है, ये कराची में बसने वाले लोगों को पता है इसका क्या मतलब है। इसका मतलब शोहदा, हाँ, लेकिन जिस मार्टर की हम बात करते हैं नॉर्मली कि शहीद हो गए, कराची में शोहदा का लफ्ज जब इस्तेमाल किया जाता है तो ये वो कारकुन है जो कि कराची की एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी में मरे जा चुके हैं। अब जरूरी नहीं है कि वो अल्लाह की राह में जंग लड़ते हुए मरे हैं, लेकिन उनको एक लक़ब दे दिया जाता है कि शोहदा, ये शहीद है, even though they were fighting against the state, but they everyone calls them शोहदा। तो जब वो सीन में, तो जो इन टर्म्स ऑफ द ड्रामा, जो वो है जावेद है, वो आके उसको यही बोलता है लड़की को कि भाई तुम्हारी पार्टी में से एक शहीद जा चुका है, लेकिन तुम्हें हम जो है ना वार्न कर रहे हैं इस तरह की एक्टिविटीज में नहीं पड़ना। जैसे महीने का वजीफा आता है तुम्हारे घर पे, आमिर उसका जो भाई होता है जो पार्टी से तो इससे हमें पता चलता है कि पार्टी से ताल्लुक है इनका। एंड देन देयर इज वन मोर इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग, कि जिस तरह सटल तरीके से वो गैंगस्टर्स को दिखाते हैं कि यू नो दैट गाय जावेद, ही इज सिटिंग इन नर्सेस हाउस एंड द नर्स फादर इज टॉकिंग टू हिम कि भाई बता दो कोई ऐसी ऐसी बात तो नहीं है, कुछ हमने गलत किया है हमें बताओ। तो दैट्स द वे दे आर टॉकिंग टू ईच अदर। तो जरूरी नहीं कि एक गैंगस्टर हो तो दांत इतने लंबे लंबे हो, दाढ़ी बड़ी हुई हो, या हुलिया खराब हो, उसका गन लेके बात कर रहा हो, जरूरी नहीं है। तो दिस इज द पिक्चर दैट दे आर शोइंग। तो हर ट्रैक का अपना अपना एक स्टोरी है विच इज गोइंग टू इवेंचुअली टाई अप सारी, जो जिसे कहते हैं कहानी एक जगह आके जुड़ेगी। बातिश अभी वहां पहुंच चुका है, बग्गी इज नेक्स्ट, एंड देन बब्रिक इज गोना गो एंड जॉइन देम। क्योंकि वो सीन आपने देखा होगा, जैसे बातिश फोन, वो जो एजेंट होता है फोन पे बात कर रहा होता है कि भाई यूरोप भिजवाना है 2 लोगों को, तो वो पैसों की डील ये कर रहा है। तो बातिश बातिश ट्रैक इज कमिंग फुल सर्कल कि बस अब ये ही इज सेट टू दैट फरार मोड। अब उसको बग्गी ज्वाइन करेगी, उसको वो ज्वाइन करेंगे।
join Shekhupura?
I'm sorry?
Why would Buggy go to Shekhupura?
बग्गी
He fled,
ओके,
right?
मैं एक्सप्लेन,
Yeah,
हाँ
but
मैं
like
एक
she went to
एक्सप्लेनेशन
her
देता हूँ।
mom,
हाँ?
right?
हाँ, तो मैं
So
मैं
why
एक
would she run?
ज्योग्राफिकल किस्म की, सना आप शिकागो में रहती है ना?
Yeah.
इट्स इन इलिनॉय।
Yes.
व्हाट्स द अदर बिग सिटी इन शिकागो? नेबरिंग सिटी आपका?
Like we have suburbs here.
आपका इलिनॉय, एक इलिनॉय शिकागो, इसके अलावा कोई?
I mean, there's a big city, Chicago, and then we have suburbs here. Suburbs are like where I live, Naperville, and then there's Lombard,
नेपरविल,
there's
नेपरविल,
Glendale
तो उसको
Heights.
नेपरविल शिकागो कहेंगे, नेपरविल
Naperville,
इलिनॉय
Illinois
कहेंगे।
कहेंगे, Illinois.
ओके, तो ये जो पूरा रीजन है हम
I
लोग
know
क्योंकि जाहिर है
Sheikhupura. It's like
हाँ
kind of
हम
like a suburb of Lahore, right?
तो एक सूबा है पंजाब
Mm-hmm.
और शेखुपुरा उसका एक शहर है। इसी
Yeah.
तरह से जिस डायलेक्ट में वो गई हैं उससे हमें ये तो अंदाजा हुआ है ड्रामे को देख के करके दे आर इन पंजाब एंड बातिश इज आल्सो इन पंजाब। तो कहानी किस तरह से जुड़ेगी आगे जाके ये हमने अगली किस्तों में देखना है। दिस इज आर गेस, आर थ्योरी
Oh,
कि
I thought
ये सब
okay,
वहीं पे आएंगे।
she's gonna go to Sheikhupura.
She might go to Sheikhupura or
But then
she
they will
might
be there
contact
then.
Farid
Like
Shafi.
once she gets there, Batish would have run away.
The reason why we know it because मैंने ट्रेलर देखा था ना, तो ट्रेलर
Oh.
में बग्गी हमजा they are walking together and she is basically leading them.
Oh, अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा
She's
अच्छा.
basically what?
She is leading them. मतलब
Oh,
पूरा
leading
रास्ता
them.
दिखा रही है, they are like रो रहे हैं और बस कुछ है ट्रेलर देखेंगे उसमें आएगा कि वो तीनों साथ में आ गए ट्रेलर में।
And then what about
अच्छा.
this other guy,
बब्रिक
Ahmad Ali Akbar?
वो उनके पीछे
And what about the other girl with him? वो उसके
कहानी
पीछे.
आगे बढ़ेगी, कहानी आगे बढ़ेगी तो पता चलेगा।
Yeah. And then what about
तो
the
ये
Mr.
स्टोरी है।
Big? Like what's with that? then?
That's an interesting plot. अभी एंट्री हुई है मिस्टर बे की, ही supposedly an ex party member, someone who was at a very higher authority in the party itself, and the Shah साहब calls him directly. तो अब क्यों कॉल करते हैं, वो ऐसा क्या प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करने वाला था और उसको पुलिस वाला क्यों कह रहा है कि भाग सकते हो तो भाग जाओ, मे बी इट्स अ डबल गेम, ही वांट्स हिम टू रन सो दैट दे कैन किल हिम। तो वी डोंट नो, वी विल गेट टू नो दिस इन द नेक्स्ट एपिसोड। यही है, ड्रामा है, शो है,
Well,
अगर
I
हमें
think
सारी
he was
कहानी
gonna
पहले से
die
पता होगी।
because
जो cell है that is pretty high end, like with a
I
proper
mean इतना high end भी नहीं है, come on. But yeah,
Have
like
you seen the cells in India? And I don't know if you've seen the cells. They don't have a bed. There's no bed. There's like a slab
भाई
of
है वो,
concrete.
थोड़ी बहुत तो
he
इज्जत है
doesn't have
उसकी।
And there is
internet,
no
right?
furniture. He has like a refrigerator or something inside his. So for me, it's a high end room. Why does he have a high end room like that? I don't know.
I mean, obviously he's someone, important, right?
Yes.
If that person is important to the party, then why is the party
आज रहने दें, कल
threatening
करेंगे।
him?
So I
and
mean,
why is being kept that nicely? If the party is against them.
Right.
So.
It's like
इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है ना आगे जाके, एसिड बन सकता है। शतरंज की गोट है, प्यादा है, थोड़ा
So
इस्तेमाल
what
किया
was
जा
that like? So Batish forgot all about that girl.
हाँ, ये ट्रैक मेरे भी समझ नहीं आ रहा, सब
He
भूल
don't
गया।
care about her anymore. He's just done.
I mean, now that she knows that he killed her dad, why would she even be in love
He
with
did
him?
not kill him, right?
He killed him.
Really? I thought he didn't. He did not.
He killed the professor, right?
I thought he was okay.
And she knows about that.
इसी वजह से तो भागा हुआ है वो।
हाँ.
I know Bhaga because उसने like he killed Shah Saab's nephew.
उसका एक सीन भी है मारने वाला।
There's a scene. Yeah, next to that bike of his.
So why did he kill the other guy then? His friend?
That's a big question.
Because he was about to kill him, right?
I mean, no, he was about to kill.
सना का जो है ना
dad.
ये सवाल ऐसा सवाल है जो हम भी समझना चाह रहे हैं और हमने भी गुज़श्ता किस्तों में इस बारे में बात की थी कि ये एक सवाल है जो हमारी समझ नहीं आई। ये जो सीन है हमारी समझ नहीं आई कि पहले वो जिम्मी को मारता है इस वजह से कि वो उनको मार रहा होता है हमदानी साहब को, और बाद में फिर हमें अगले एपिसोड्स में दिखाया जाता है कि उसी ने मार दिया हमदानी साहब को। तो ये डायरेक्टर ने जो फ्लॉ दिखाया है, ये डायरेक्टर को शायद लगा था कि वी लेट इट गो, बट वी नो अबाउट इट। ये इतना बड़ा फ्लॉ है कि हमें दिख रहा है कि क्यों है इस तरह से। तो ये सवाल अपनी जगह पर रहेगा।
Maybe it's not a flaw, it's something that they're trying to tell.
हाँ, हो सकता है। जी बिल्कुल सही कह रही है सना।
Yeah.
I was under the impression that that friend would have killed him, and plus he betrayed Batish, so that's why Batish killed him. And then
वो तो
he
उसको
had to
मारना ही था। वो बेसिकली एक चेन ऑफ कमांड में ख्याल से हमने डिस्कस किया था बहुत पहले, और हमारे जो व्यूअर्स हैं जो हमारे सुनते हैं पॉडकास्ट सुनते हैं, उन्होंने भी इसको एक्नॉलेज किया था कि हाँ ऐसे ये कि होता नहीं कि यार वो शूटर है तो उसको कहा कि जाके हमदानी को मारो, और अगर ये हमदानी को नहीं मारता तो तुम मार दो उसको। तो वो उसने हमदानी को नहीं मारा। हाँ, तो
मतलब
अगर ये
बातिश को भी
हमदानी
मार
को,
दो।
हाँ, बातिश को भी मार दो। तो
बातिश
उसने
को
तो
भी
अपने आप को बचाने के लिए जिमी, सनी सही कह रही है वैसे, कि जिमी को उसने अपने आप को बचाने के लिए भी मारा हो सकता है,
I mean, he could have
लेकिन उसने
had
प्रोफेसर को क्यों मारा ये अभी तक समझ नहीं आ रही बात।
हाँ, वो
right.
बाद में जाके प्रोफेसर को क्यों मारा, that I
हाँ,
don't
ये सवाल समझ नहीं
Right,
आया।
never.
maybe
That's the
maybe he
point.
wanted to prove his loyalty to his party and
वो
and
नहीं दिखाया,
He had,
वो
he had,
सीक्वेंस नहीं दिखाया, कुछ
he
नहीं
had,
बताया, तो ये
I
yeah.
thought he had like he said, I'm not gonna be a party person anymore. I'm gonna leave this lifestyle.
But
सना
he
का
was
बिल्कुल
given
सही
one
पॉइंट है।
last task, ना? They said, yeah, you
नहीं
can do it, and that was one last task.
नहीं, सना सही सही देखें, जिस तरह से सना देख रहे हैं इस ड्रामे को, और वो जाहिर है जैसे मुझे या सनी को पसंद है, लेकिन सना को नहीं पसंद आ रहा, तो वो उनकी जायज रीजन है कि पसंद नहीं आ रहा, क्योंकि ये लूज एंड्स हैं स्टोरी में। इस वजह से नहीं कि ये ऐसे क्यों हो गया, और
हाँ,
अगर इसने उसको नहीं मारना था तो क्यों पहले उसको वहां क्यों मार दिया, और अब ये क्यों फरार हुआ हुआ है। तो वो जो सॉलिड रीजन है बातिश के फरार के, चलो बग्गी की हमें पता है, बब्रिक की भी हमें पता है, बातिश की नहीं अभी तक हमें पता है कि क्यों भागा है वो, क्यों, किसको मारने की वजह से भागा है वो। और जैसे सना ने अभी एक सवाल छोड़ा है सबके लिए कि क्या पता वो फ्लॉ ना हो स्टोरी में, वो कुछ आगे जाके पता चले, तो लेट्स जस्ट सी कि क्या होता है आगे।
yeah, okay.
भागा तो like Jimmy के वजह से है, and also
जिम्मी,
professor, because the police is after him for the for murder of the
प्रोफेसर
professor, and they are after him for the
इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो
murder
रहा है।
of Jimmy. So he had no space in Karachi. So he had to
भागना ही बनता है।
हाँ, भागना ही पड़ेगा उसे. That's what I mean, my understanding is so far.
हाँ, यही है, यही रीजन है, बट एक अगर थोड़ा सा बीच में दिखा देते कि हमदानी
हाँ,
साहब को क्यों मारा, तो हमारा ये जो
yes,
सवाल है ये जहनों पे हमें वो नहीं
right,
करता।
yeah. वो बहुत ही abrupt था, and then out of character था थोड़ा सा.
हम्म।
I think the mom's performance was amazing. Buggy's mom's performance.
हाँ, इफ़त उमर की
Oh my God.
परफॉर्मेंस, ओहो,
Yes.
जबरदस्त,
Oh, so
जबरदस्त।
interesting. You know, when she's like, bearing the dead body then she's, you know, coming up with the whole plot of like how to frame them. And then when she's saying that, I pray and I spit on this grave every day. So,
वो, और उसके बाद जब वो जो चौधरान को बुला के बताती है कि नस गई है कुड़ी, नस गई है, मेरी मेरी लड़की भाग गई है, यार क्या
yeah.
कमाल तरीके से वो करती हैं एक्टिंग इफ़त उमर साहबा, पुराने एक्टर हैं तो इनकी दिखता है कि यार ये वो सीन बड़ा बड़ा मतलब वो जब उनको पता चलता है कि उसी के साथ भाग गई हैं जिसको अपेरेंटली मारा है बग्गी ने, और वो जो इमोशंस हैं, वो जो एक्सप्रेशंस लाती हैं चेहरे पे,
Oh,
तो वो
yes.
कमाल कमाल सीन था, वो कमाल एक्टिंग थी,
Beautiful.
वो जबरदस्त सीन था वो। इफ़त उमर का वो सीन वाकई में कमाल था।
Why is
जी
Sana
सना,
laughing?
जी सना, और कुछ फरार के बारे में या बात
Sana को
करना
कुछ
चाहेंगे
funny लग गया.
जी।
Sana, what's the joke?
Nothing. I just want to add one little thing about Danny Z. He's doing a good job, but then my same thing is I always complain about this is why would you have a non-Pashtun playing a Pashtun role, especially like when they're mimicking that accent.
Yeah, I think this particular character is a simple character. Anybody could
Yeah,
have
they could. I
any.
mean, and they missed that opportunity to
Yeah,
get someone from that
region
from
to
that
play it.
area, from that
Yeah,
region. Yes.
yeah. This in this particular case, I totally agree with you.
So that was my only.
Maybe they wanted that popularity thing.
See, that's the thing, I mean,
Yeah,
but okay.
but not
So
justified, because this is a very simple character, and
yeah, it's
and
not
a
even like
young
the main
Pashtun
character exactly.
actor could have played it very nicely. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
of course.
would have looked very authentic
Oh
as well.
yeah, that's the thing. Like here, it's like he's like making this accent with his like.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I've had like friends from Sawat and all that in that area, and it's not like this is like too heavy. I think.
Yeah, it's like it's sounds affected, no? To me, it was
Mm.
sounding affected. So I was asking Faraz the other day, you're more familiar with this accent, so do you think he's doing a good job? And he's like, he's getting there, not quite yet.
Yeah. So I mean, so
Yeah,
why cast him then?
I
Why
agree.
not like a person who is actually from there and then get that authentic thing on your screens?
Yeah, I totally agree. In this particular case, yes, it would have been much more better.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
I guess Faraz he ditched us.
Yeah, he had something important to attend right away, so he wouldn't get the final
So
word on Faraar. We would.
yeah, I guess we can move on to Ishq-e Junoon.
Yeah, we won't rate it because Faraz is not here, so let's not rate Farar today.
That's fine. So what do you want to say about Ishq-e Junoon?
Hey, I want to start off by saying I love the OST.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So beautiful.
It's like, you know, like initially it did not catch my ears, I guess, but like now, like when I hear it with the scenes and everything, oh my god, it's amazing.
You know, at first, I was interested in from the day that they were having that, walima. It played there.
That's when it caught me. Yes,
That was the first time they
that's
played
the
it,
first.
and
I
I'm like,
know
"Oh,
how. Why is
so
that like?
beautiful.
It's so
It's so
weird.
beautiful, so beautiful." And then
Yes.
yesterday's episode, it was so
And then even today's episode, oh my god, it was so good.
Oh, I
Did
haven't
you?
seen today.
You haven't watched it? Oh my god, it was so
Oh, you
good.
haven't watched it today. I'm looking forward to it actually. Yes, yesterday I think it blew me away. I think it was a
This is much better.
very well put episode, right?
So
Like
today's was better than yesterday's.
even better. Oh,
Oh
wow.
yeah,
I'm so happy
like
to say it. Oh,
like they go on their honeymoon, and you know,
aw.
I know, and then it's so cute. Like Ushna is actually like they have chemistry.
Yeah, from yesterday you could see it, and
Uh-huh.
Ushna really looked cute with that when she
It's
started
yes,
smiling,
yes.
and when, like making jokes about her memory loss. That was so cute.
It was cute, yes,
So cute, yeah.
And totally understandable. Like you know the trauma that she's been through. So
Yes, I mean,
I
I
like
guess
that.
she's still not trusting him completely, but she's warming up to him because of all
But
the things
now
he's
she
done.
does
Oh, she is fair. Oh,
in
good.
today's episode. Yeah.
So now is the mom in trouble finally? I hope so. It's about time. So
Let's see.
we see
Jamal
that.
came back in today's episode.
Oh, he was released?
No. They just showed his mom going to the prison to meet him, and then I don't know why she tells him that uski shaadi ho gayi, Eamon got married.
Oh, okay.
And he's like devastated, bichara.
Why? I mean, why would he? I mean, this would have never happened, right? Eamon would have never married him, anyways.
Anyways, but then he had this thing like, and now he thinks that like it was all planned for him to get him out of the way.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But you were the one who took the money, man.
I know, right. So yeah, I feel bad for him though.
Yeah, no, I don't have any soft corner for him.
And then and then why did the mom tell the other mom, Afia, like, oh Rahim Leya?
Because they're clueless, right? What's going on?
No, she says in the beginning कि Rahim ने कहा है कि मेरी अम्मी को नहीं बताइएगा.
Okay.
Yes, and then she tells them like, oh Rahim ले गया.
Oh, bizarre.
Like could have said like खो गया.
And then the funny part is, when did Rahim tell her not to take the medication? I didn't see that part.
I think he just like
just understood.
I think I thought he hid it from her because remember like she was looking for it.
Yeah.
The next day, I think he just hid it.
Okay, but then uski mom jab पूछती है when she's packing that अपने medications लिए कि नहीं, she's like right?
Yeah.
So
तो ऐसे ही बोल रही थी. That was
yeah.
just...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Because I wanted that conversation of Rahim with her that this medication is dangerous. I don't know who's giving it.
Then she finds out now from the doctor.
Did she take him to did he take her to the doctor? He
took her to the doctor, yes.
Good.
And then she finds out that, and then she runs, and then she's on the street, and then she's about to get into an accident, and then he just catches her, like, or saves her.
Why would she run?
Because it was a shock for her to know that this is what's going on, and like she doesn't know what else she forgot.
Okay.
That's the other thing too. And she did not know, and she's like, for her it was like, who should I trust? Like that doctor, this doctor.
Yeah, that I can imagine. Yes.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
So yeah, it was good. I mean, I like Ishq-e Junoon.
Yeah, it's been a slow watch, and I was only watching it for Shariar, but then yesterday the whole episode just blew me away.
I was wondering like if they should have started the drama with that scene where she was found by the beach. Yeah. And they should have showed it as a mystery and then give flashbacks.
Okay. Yeah, but they start the drama there, right?
They did, but then they showed the whole story. Like they should have just given us flashbacks.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And maybe like the premises, it should not have been like this, like the way they got married, or
Yeah.
That was the only thing. And then I don't know, like maybe like it would have been better like if she like her parents were looking for her and they just assumed that she's dead, and then she wakes up at the hospital, and then Rahim just from whatever circumstances he just says, okay, we are married, you're my wife, and then takes her home. I think
But
that would have been more interesting, I
she
think.
I think they needed her to wake up so that Rahim and his mom goes loggerheads with each other using Ayman as the bait. Maybe that's why
Because
they
see,
had to
like,
take
I mean, if she had come home and like she could have still, like, Afia could have still plotted or tried to make her suspicious of him.
Yeah, but it would be hard for Afia to get access, right?
To what? Like,
She,
well, Afia could have still said, okay, oh, Rahim did it. But then, like, then she's like, then she finds out, like, oh, like, I'm married to him.
yeah, I mean, if she was in the hospital and like without anybody looking for her or looking after her, and then Afia comes in and
Yeah. So, like, so
starts
they should have
telling.
shown, like a parent, like, how, like, initially when the dad goes to the police station and then he's on his way back and then he dies without telling anyone, okay, like, this is where I found her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean the premises under which they got married was like
Yeah,
just
and then they
forced.
could have shown like her family just presumed her dead.
Yeah. For
And
me,
then
I think
now
it was a good strategic move for Rahim to marry her because then she would have been closer to him for him to figure out what's going on with her
yeah, for sure.
and stop her from meeting, potential, conspirators.
Yeah.
So it was strategic of him. So that's why I thought it was smart. But then the way they got married was
I
like
know, it was just like
very run of the mill and
yeah.
not modern.
So, I mean, it could have been a really good story if
Yes.
those little things could have been fixed, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, they were really messing it up, but like they were, unnecessarily slowing the plot down. I mean, Rahim's dad was this very iffy character. Sometimes he sounds intelligent, sometimes he's completely clueless, and his actions don't make any sense.
And so why do they have like why do they still have Mahin's character?
Yeah, why is she even relevant anymore? Or
And
her
they should have just let her go. Like that's it. Like,
and her dad is relevant anymore, like,
I mean,
because
yeah, like the dad's gonna do something later or whatever, but like at least let her go.
yeah, I mean, it's a battle enough. Like you have your mom against you, and she's got
Yeah, and then Jamal now, because
and
Jamal's like,
Jamal now.
I'm gonna take revenge once I come out.
Yeah, so you have
So you have
enough
two
people
people
against
already.
you.
So why do you need a third person there?
Exactly. I mean, you don't need the other one in the mix now. And
Yeah, so that's my only complaint.
yeah, I mean, they should have shown him as like somebody who's trying to get to the bottom of it. Like, why would
Yeah, but
this
like at least get rid of the
situation?
Mahin character. Like she can just go. Like
Yeah,
they could have just shown like that she went to like abroad somewhere to
she
study,
left him. Yeah.
whatever.
And
Well, now she's back. Like there's a
oh,
letter.
she's back. Oh God.
Like she writes a letter to her mom. Like, I'm so sorry, I'm going back.
Why is she coming back when he's
I
already
don't know.
married?
I mean, it's like so. So now she's coming back too.
Oh no.
So
Oh
that's
no.
like,
Yeah.
and then Shuja Asad looked really cute.
Yes. I
You
think
know,
he's doing a very good job. Like, his body language is that of somebody who lives abroad. Like, when
they
his
have that
mom says like,
fireplace,
yeah,
that fake fireplace,
trust me, and he's like,
electric one, like
yeah,
from Home Depot.
yeah, and he's not convinced by his mom कि उस बोल रही कि trust me, and he's like, oh whatever, and he's like,
And I mean,
कब
like
से तुम्हारा ही
he's
सुन
right
रहा
actually. Like,
हूँ.
like his point was right. Like, I'll just come and confess to
Yeah,
her. She forgave
yeah,
Rahim. She forgave me. Like,
yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That's how you create a criminal, right? Like you keep pushing him in the wrong direction, and then his mom is like, listen to me, and he's like, I always listen to you. That outburst was like just
but
like
that
my
guy
son.
made sense, man.
Yeah, but his mom, I mean, he makes sense from when you live in America. It makes sense. live in Pakistan or India, it probably doesn't make sense because you're all scared of the judicial system. But
Judicial
it's
system there.
yeah, which
Over
is
there. Like,
over there, over in
why would they be scared over
back
there?
home, back home. Well, there's no investigation that goes in, right? And
I mean, everything is solved now. What's the point? Like he can come back.
she's afraid that she's gonna remember him. Then what is she aiming for? Like she's aiming to kill Eamon?
I
So
mean,
that
like,
she
okay,
never
so
remembers
the
and
case is closed now, right? Jamal said, I did everything. We did this
ideally the case
together.
is
It
closed.
was like it was
No.
a mistake, you know. It was planned by me and her, right?
Yeah.
That's what he said, right? So the case
Right.
is closed. So why can't he come back now?
Theoretically, but if she remembers, so they're worried, right? I mean, if she
How
remembers
remember
again,
Karbiya, then like is she gonna go and like reopen the case? Because
maybe
you already
she can.
confessed, man. So can she go to jail now? Like
So
for
he can always say it was done under duress. So
yeah, but you still
he can put up a case like that. I mean, if he has some evidence to prove that, then even worse for the Rahim's side, right?
yeah.
And so the mom is like just trying to be careful, but then this can only work if you if Eamon is no longer there, right?
Yeah.
Like if Eamon dies, then only your son can only come back if Eamon dies. Like that's such a nefarious plan, right? So
Yeah. Well, he can get plastic surgery done.
yes.
Change the way you look.
Yeah, and then whoever this woman is who's very sick and apparently he's taking care of her,
Gone.
some bua or some aunt of his, right? That
Oh, the one in Islamabad.
yeah, the reason he's in America is because he's taking care of this person, right?
He's supposed to be in Islamabad, but he went to America. That lady's in Islamabad.
Oh, she's oh.
Mm.
Then no, his father asked, right? What is he doing in US? Yeah, and he left for US. And
No. He said, what is he doing? Yeah, like, but he didn't like initially. Like he went to Islamabad to take care of the bua.
And then he went to US with the bua, right? That was her assumption. So then, how did she convince the dad that it's okay for him to be in US?
No, I don't think the dad knows that he's in US.
He knows.
No, because he said but I don't know if you remember, like he's like, oh, मैं उससे भी मिल लूँगा.
Remember he said like in the dining table, she said, "Oh, US chala gaya." And it's like, "Kab gaya? You never told me about that."
Yeah.
And then he calls the mama ji to to confirm that, as if something like that. Maybe that was before, but he knows that he is in US for sure.
So
fun watch. I mean, I'm enjoying it, especially after I love that song every time it
I
comes
know.
in.
I like Shahyar looks so cute.
Yes,
He looks good.
and their fun banter was so cute.
Yeah, it's the first time I like Shahyar.
I know. I never thought that I've
never
say
liked him
this.
in any. Like I've watched him. Like Sinfe Ahan, he was good. He was good in Sinfe Ahan.
I liked him in Kuchan Kahi.
Kuchan Kahi, I didn't like him at all. Like I didn't like any of the two leads. I like Baba Reddy in that drama.
No, I liked him in. I mean, he fit the bill, like with the very handsome, rich.
I mean, he looks
boss.
rich, right? He looks rich.
Yeah, handsome, rich boss who's a potential threat to Bilal. So that way, I mean, I liked it. I thought he was much better compared to what I've seen earlier. His earlier performances compared to that, in Kuchan Kahi was a revelation that he's improved a lot. But in this particular one, he's like, it's really amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Faraz is missing. I don't know what is he doing.
Yeah, maybe if Faraz's wife starts watching it,
then he's gonna watch. Yeah,
then
he
he'll
only
start
watches
liking
the dramas that his wife watches, right?
Yeah, like Kabhi Hum Kabhi Tum.
Oh my God, this man.
नहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है. बहुत सारे ड्रामे जो अभी चल रहे हैं मेरी बीवी एक भी नहीं देख रही उनमें से.
अच्छा.
बल्कि अब मैंने रेकमेंड किया उनको. मैंने उनको कहा कि
When did he come back?
अच्छा ड्रामा है. हाँ, मैं आप लोगों की बातें सुन रहा था. मैंने कहा चलो अच्छा है. मैं दिखता नहीं हूँ कैमरे में. आपको दिखा नहीं मैं.
नहीं आप दिखे आते हुए दिखे थे मुझे
नहीं दिखे थे. For me, yeah.
I know he was just giving us a space कि कर लो तुम लोग बात.
He was eavesdropping.
अच्छा
Come on. बस बातें सुन लूं मैं क्या बोल रहे हैं मेरे बारे में.
नहीं.
On camera हम इतने बेवकूफ है ना.
चले जी. हाँ, मेरे पास मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अनजस्टिस होगा शो के लिए भी. इतनी मेहनत से ड्रामा बनाया जाता है, तो अगर कोई इंसान देखता नहीं है तो फिर उसको कमेंट नहीं करना चाहिए.
तब देखिए ना, इतनी मेहनत से बनाया है तो.
नहीं, मुझे लाइकिंग नहीं हो पा रही ना इस ड्रामे की, तो ये बात है. मैंने वो शुरू किया है अभी, Amazon प्राइम पे आया पाताल लोक सीजन 2. तो वो अच्छा है apparently. पहला
Is
वाला
it
भी
good?
बड़ा हाँ.
Oh,
It's
okay.
very dark. It's dark, but
Okay, not for
it
me.
depends. हाँ, it depends कि अगर आप स्टोरी अच्छी, एक्टिंग बहुत अच्छी है जयदीप अहलवत की तो आई एम वाचिंग पाताल लोक 2, लेकिन अभी शुरू किया है,
So,
so it's just a different story. तो yes,
okay,
ये है.
that's it.
Okay, so we reviewed Ishq-e Junoon as well, right? So we can move on to our last drama, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sana, which one is it this time?
Qarz-e-Jaan.
Ooh, for us. Time for you to get in action mode.
नहीं, जैसे सना ने एक बात कही थी पहले कि ना ज़रूरत क्या है हर हफ्ते एक किस्त को डिस्कस करने की, तो मेरे ख्याल से वो ठीक कह रही थी. अनलेस एंड अनटिल कोई ड्रामे में सिग्निफिकेंट मोमेंट ना हुआ हो या कोई चीज़ ना हुई हो, तो उसके बाकी उसको हमें एक साथ 1 या 2 किस्तें कर लेनी चाहिए. तो आई थिंक सना वाज़ राइट अबाउट इट. तो ज़्यादा कुछ एज़ सच था नहीं इस किस्त में, लेकिन एक चीज़ देखने के लिए मिली हमें कि पहली बार हमें नशवा की नानी दिखी इस एपिसोड में.
No, पहले दिख चुकी है in the first
अच्छा,
episode. Yeah,
Oh,
because
is it?
नशवा की नानी?
Bisma calls her mom, and her mom says, "Okay, why don't you come to our house?" And she's like, "Well, you didn't keep me
Yes.
in at that time when I needed it, when I was a widow, and now you're calling me. I'm not gonna come."
Yeah.
तो नशवा और उसकी नानी की कन्वर्सेशन पहले आ चुकी है इससे पहले?
Like
नहीं.
Bisma and her mom.
Like
नशवा और
नानी
उसकी नानी
नानी
की?
दिख चुकी है हमें.
दिख चुकी है
नानी
नानी,
दिख चुकी
नजर
है.
आ चुकी
तो
है.
पहली बार एक कन्वर्सेशन हुई गालिबन. तो जो चले वो पहले आई नहीं आई, जो वो है इसका लुब्बे लबाब था, वो उसने सीधा-सीधा पूछा नशवा ने अपनी नानी से कि आखिर आपने जो है ना वो क्यों किया? आखिर
क्या
आपने
चीज?
क्यों किया? बिस्मा की शादी आपने बहज़ाद वो से क्यों की? तो फिर उसकी नानी बताती है कि भई हम पे इतने एहसानात थे, लेकिन उस पूरे सीक्वेंस में एक लफ्ज़ था जो मैंने सुना, और वो था कि बरकत की हसद. बरकत हसद करती थी. आसिम की वर्च्यू से हसद करती थी. तो मैंने उस वक़्त सोचा, मैंने कहा कि यार देखो, जैसे 7 डेडली सिन्स हैं, और हसद उनमें से एक के आप एनवी करें किसी को, और इसका आप देखें कि एक इंसान को नहीं इसका नुकसान हुआ, एक पूरी नस्ल को इसका नुकसान हो गया कि जानते-बूझते हुए भी बरकत ने कि मेरा बेटा बहज़ाद बीमार है, उसकी शादी बिस्मा से की क्योंकि वो आसिम से हसद करती थी, और उस हसद के सिलसिले में बिस्मा की ज़िंदगी तबाह हुई. उस हसद के सिलसिले में नशवा एक बगैर बाप के पली बड़ी, और एक वो ज़िंदगी जो कि नशवा गुज़ार सकती थी, अच्छी ज़िंदगी गुज़ार सकती थी एक आसिम के होते हुए, उस ज़िंदगी से महरूम किया गया सिर्फ़ और सिर्फ़ एक इंसान की हसद की वजह से.
How is
और
it like Bisma's like Barkat's fault? Hasad is, I mean, yeah, like she did Hasad, right? But they could have still married her to Asim.
She explains that they were indebted to Barkat.
Yeah, but so that's the reason, not the Hasad.
वो आसिम से शादी करना नहीं चाहती थी उसकी, और
Okay.
जो ये
Yeah.
जी, इस सीक्वेंस को मैंने बार-बार देखा, बार-बार दोहराया, बार-बार समझने की कोशिश की. एक आप ना शेक्सपियर की जो ड्रामा होते हैं, ड्रामाज़ उसके बनते थे, उसपे अक्सर और बेशतर होता था कि शेक्सपियर की एक क्वालिटी थी कि वो क्या करता था कि एक किसी भी इंसानी फितरत को लेके उस पे ड्रामा बना दिया करता था या लिखता था. जैसे ओथलो आप देख लें या हैमलेट आप देख लें, उसमें हसद कह लें या एनवी वाला जो एक इंसानी सिफ़्त है, उसके ऊपर जिस तरह से उसने बनाए हैं ड्रामे. तो अगर देखा जाए तो कर्ज़-ए-जान इन अ नटशेल, इन अ स्मॉल वे, ये सारी कहानी शुरू ही तब हुई जब बरकत को हसद है दूसरों से कि मुझसे आगे कोई ना निकल जाए. बरकत को ये है कि मैं किसी तरह अगले की
So
पर्सनैलिटी,
much.
अगले की चीज़ें भी हथिया लूँ, जिससे का राइटफुल हक है, वो भी हथिया लूँ. तो वो सीन मेरे लिए था एक इम्पोर्टेंट कि हाँ यार, ये एक सिग्निफिकेंट मोमेंट था स्टोरी में. और इसके अलावा फिर वो युमना ज़ैदी और फैसल रहमान का सीन था, जब वो जाती है उनको बुलाने.
Burhan didn't know Nashwa was like.
ही डिड नॉट. नहीं पता, बुरहान को नहीं पता.
That was so
That is
strange.
so odd.
That was so strange. Like, he knows everything about everything else, but he doesn't know that Nashwa. So
हमने थोड़ा बहुत शायद पिछली पॉडकास्ट में हमने कहा था कि शायद ऐसा लग रहा है कि नहीं पता बुरहान को नशवा के बारे में।
Mm,
हमें ऐसा लगा कि शायद नहीं पता,
yeah,
लेकिन
I mean,
वही थ्योरी सही हो गई।
yeah, because I always thought that he knows because he kept teasing her as Miss Behzad, Miss
मिस हाँ
Behzad,
हाँ,
right? So,
अगर होता तो अच्छा लगता।
I mean, yeah, it's like it was very bizarre, but
होता तो अच्छा लगता।
yeah,
Okay. I mean, my point is like, Hasad is, I mean, Nazar is different, but Hasad is different. So there's always a protection from Hasad. So, I mean, they didn't have to marry. Like, it's not like, if somebody does Hasad, that I'm going to marry my daughter off. It's because of the fact that she said, "Gabe, we were indebted to her."
yeah.
They owed her the money. Like, even if Barkat did not
सना
do
एक
Hasad,
एक
she still would have done that.
एक चीज होती है ना, जैसे फर्ज करे एक इंसान को पता है कि एक ग्रेसफुल तरीका क्या होता है कि आपका बेटा है, आपको पता है कि मेरा बेटा बीमार है,
Yeah.
और आपको पता है कि बिस्मा और आसिम एक दूसरे को पसंद करते हैं,
Yeah.
और फिर भी आप जबरदस्ती बिस्मा की वालदा से कहती हैं कि आप मेरे
But it's
बेटे से
not
इसकी शादी
her
करेंगे।
fault. Like, it's like, like you're blaming the other person. Yeah, like she could have forced whatever, like, she could have done whatever she wanted to do, but then it was her choice to get her daughter married.
हाँ, तो ये
She
गलत
could have
किया ना
just said
उन्होंने।
no.
she could have done that। इस गलती का या इस एहसानों के बोझ तले दबने का नुकसान
Yeah,
जो है वो कहाँ तक
exactly.
गया, अगली नस्ल तक गया, तो वो ना कह देती। लेकिन क्योंकि ड्रामे में दिखाया गया है और ड्रामे में राइटर जो है राबिया रज़ाक, उन्होंने लिखी है ये लाइन, और एक खास तौर पे वो सीन में उसने कहा गया है कि तुम्हारी दादी की हसद थी, तो हर
दूसरे
किसी
को
का
blame
अपना
कर
अपना
दो बस.
नजरिया होता है,
I mean,
हर
like,
किसी का अपना अपना तरीका
like,
होता है, नजरिया
it's
होता है।
like दूसरे को blame कर दो कि उसने हसद किया तो, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's a right reasoning.
हाँ, वो
But that's
अपना
just
अपना है,
me.
देखें। हाँ, दैट्स जस्ट यू। तो आपके नजरिए में ये ऐसा है, मेरे
Yeah.
नजरिए में ऐसा है, तो फिर ठीक है, वो सही है।
मेरे लिए तो वो पॉइंट ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट था व्हेन असीम सेज ना कि वो मेरे साथ नहीं दी एंड ही ब्रोक डाउन, लाइक द रीजन आई लेफ्ट वाज उसने मेरा साथ नहीं दिया बिकॉज़
उसने साथ नहीं दिया।
he still wanted to marry her after
Yeah, like, I mean, if the
widow.
girl was brave enough
So
to.
actually Bisma is responsible for her own
Yeah, exactly.
fate, and she also ruined Nashwa's life in a way, right? So for your own daughter you should have
जो होना
stood
होता है
up.
वो तो हो ही जाता है.
For your own daughter you should have stood up. You should have looked for her own good.
Oh,
Your
like
daughter,
at that, like afterwards, like once like her daughter was born, like
yeah,
Asim said, like, okay, come with me, and she didn't. So why
she
not?
didn't. Yes, she should have taken that risk and the step, and
Risk
then
क्या मतलब शादी कर रहे थे. Like बरकत पीछे तो नहीं आ जाती ना अमेरिका.
yeah, I don't know if they were if he was going to Canada or America at that time, but
I
then
mean, like she wouldn't have like run away after, like.
but I would have taken that chance with him, right? Like,
Of
and
course.
give with the तभी तक तो
बरकत क्या कर देती
I'm
बरकत.
sure she had an idea of how this family is and what would be Nashwa's
And
fate.
बरकत क्या कर देती उस वक्त. Like what could she have done?
बट उसको क्या अपनी फैमिली का पता नहीं चला कि उसके नशवा पे क्या असर होगा इस फैमिली का, वो समझ में नहीं आया था. सो इतना तो तुम कावर्ड नहीं हो सकते ना, लाइक स्पेशली व्हेन यू आर अ मदर.
No, like she had said that कि मैं अपनी बेटी को क्या जवाब दूंगी कि मैंने दूसरी शादी. Like
तुम्हारे लिए क्या यार, for your betterment.
yeah, exactly. Like you're allowed to get married.
Yeah, you're allowed to get married, and I would rather do that than stay in this family, which is a weirdo family, like and give you a better future or chance at a better future.
Yeah, exactly.
With a person that I know is a good man. So मेरे ख्याल से तो like and I think Asim's grudge is legitimate. Like I love that scene. Like Faraz was saying, that was like two dialogues were very touching. One when he goes like, "This is my Bisma," and I don't know the one that is there now. It's
So
Abhi
I mean, I did
yeah.
not watch the latest episode, but like people are commenting about like the Nashwa and Amar dynamics and the way it's portrayed. What do you think about that?
It's I mean they are like at war, siblings, but yeah, suddenly Amar has this change of heart, or maybe he was like that, like मैं कुछ भी कर लूं लेकिन मेरे cousins को कोई और कुछ नहीं बोल सकता.
Like people are saying like like they're showing Nashwa is too soft with Amar.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, Faraz, did you get that that kind of a vibe? I didn't get that vibe.
सना से पूछना चाहूंगा मैं कि सना आपने सवाल किए, पहले आप बताएं कि आपको क्या लगता है कि क्या
I mean, I
is
did
she
not
being soft?
watch the latest episode, but I watched the one before, and people are
अच्छा
commenting like, "Unki chemistry, oh my god! Like, I wish they were together. I wish he wasn't like, you know, a murderer or
what do you
rapist."
think?
Hmm?
What do you
I mean,
think?
I think that, like, you know, that since they live in the same house, they've grown up together. So she will always have a soft corner for him, no matter what. That is natural and that is human.
But that did not show up in any of these episodes. I mean, I didn't see it.
That's what I
Like
don't know.
they were fighting in this episode as well.
I mean, like
Only
they're saying like, well, that's like more like, you know, like a lovey-dovey kind of fine.
no,
That's
he was like teasing her as like normally like a sibling or a cousin does, right?
Mm,
And then he gave up and he's like, okay, fine, you know,
yeah,
you get your way, and then he protects her from that
right. I mean, and
bad
which is
guy.
natural, obviously. Like that's what these people do, right? Like they cannot
Yeah,
they'll do it outside the house, or like if somebody does it here
yeah,
in their
yeah.
house. So that I mean
Some,
that was
yeah, and he
that's
says
not a
that
big
like
deal.
you know, back off. This is family. He
Right,
says that,
exactly.
right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I didn't read much into that.
But people are. I'm just like letting you know.
I mean, Burhan and Nashwa, that scene was so long. There's so many sorries for no reason. I mean, like, sorry.
About what?
Enough. So she bumps into her and spills something on him. Bumps into him and spills something on him. And then, so she starts with a sorry. She's looking gorgeous. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And he stares at her and then says, "Oh, it's not a problem." And then his dadi comes into the conversation, and then they continuously keep saying sorry to him, like, you know, like Nashwa keeps saying sorry to him. I mean, like, this was like a
About
bonding
what?
for like, you know, ruining his dress apparently, and this is like a
Yeah, acha.
2-minute long scene with the same thing going on, so that was too much.
How did Usama look?
Yeah, no, Osama.
Like-
He looked like Osama. But there was a cute scene when Osama is talking to her cousin from Canada.
that cousin is really cute, right?
Very, very good looking. Yeah, I
She's
must
so
say.
cute,
Very
man.
pretty. She's very pretty. But when he's talking to her and Nashwa sees it and keeps looking at them, like there's so many emotions going on her face. I don't know. I couldn't tell it was jealousy or it was like
जेलस,
disappoint.
थोड़ी सी जेलस हुई थी,
So jealousy.
थोड़ी सी जेलसी, हाँ थोड़ी सी जेलसी थी कि
Yeah.
क्यों बात कर रहे हैं उनसे ना.
हाँ, अच्छा. That was cute. पर क्या दिख रही थी Yumna यार, so pretty.
इसमें एक सीन आता है, तो बहुत छोटा सा सीन था कि वो जाती हैं आसिम को बुलाने के लिए कि आ जाएं घर में, आप नहीं आए हुए, सब आएंगे, और वो उनसे कहती है कि मुझे आपसे बहुत सी बातें करनी है, आपसे बहुत से सवाल करने हैं. तो कहता है हाँ पूछो. और उस सीन में शी इज दिस स्माइली एंड बबली एंड यू नो, जैसे एक नॉर्मल बातचीत करते हैं बड़ों से, एंड ऑल ऑफ अ सडन शी चेंजेस हर एक्सप्रेशन, एंड इट्स लाइक आप इतनी देर से क्यों आए.
Straight to the point.
मैंने कहा यार ये लड़की क्या ऐसे ना ऐसे क्या कमाल एक्सप्रेशन चेंज करती है यमुना, क्या जबरदस्त. तो उस सीन में तो मुझे हुआ कि यार क्या जबरदस्त एक्सप्रेशन चेंज किए कि हैदे हाजिर में यमुना हो गई, सजल अली हो गई. तो मतलब इनकी एक्टिंग बहुत बहुत आला पाई की होती जा रही है. बहुत जबरदस्त एक्टिंग करती है.
Absolutely. But then that statement was actually an important statement, that this is where she's like straight to the point, right? She didn't
वो एक्सप्रेशन देख के मैं एकदम से हिल गया था. वो
beat around
एक्सप्रेशन
the
जिस तरह
bush.
यूं ऐसे एक्सप्रेशन चेंज किए उन्होंने कि कमाल.
Yes, and ditto when she's like looking through the album and she's like, and then when they stop at the mom's picture and he says that नहीं ये मेरी बिस्मा है, अभी का जो बिस्मा है I don't
मैं
know
इस बिस्मा को नहीं जानता.
हाँ, and immediately Yumna's expression changes.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. Yeah.
Do our expressions change too when we talk?
Not as much. I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Unless I'm like shouting at my kids. Then it changes.
I mean, like, okay, so it doesn't happen in real life then?
I mean, it probably does. I don't know if I'm in a situation like that. I'm bold enough to like tell this guy I just met a few days ago that
I'm just talking about like the change of
you-
expressions.
giving him the hint that I know your relationship with my mother or past relationship with my mother, and why weren't you there for us?
Uh-huh.
Is this a glass?
Maybe you change like that. Your expression
Is it apple
change like
juice?
Well, what about like in any other situation where I mean,
Apple juice is what about?
would expressions change?
human beings. Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Right.
I'm just asking, like, so does yours? I'm gonna ask for us. Does Sunny's expressions change, or do her expressions change?
What do you think?
What do you think? You're the one who noticed Yumna's.
हाँ तो
So you
मैंने
must be
एक्टिंग
really
की
good at noticing that.
सवाल आपका सवाल है तो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ, what do you think?
मैंने सवाल की, you're asking me, like you're asking me, I'm asking you.
Do we look that
होते
beautiful?
हैं change.
Maybe not.
I don't
होते
think
होते हैं.
Yumna's beautiful. So, but anyway,
No,
that's another thing.
he's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Especially that black salwar kameez. Like,
I don't like black.
oh, okay. I like black a lot. So
What are your favorite colors, Sana? आपके कौन से कलर पसंद है आपको?
Blue, pink, purple,
Okay.
green, sage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pastel.
इस बार फैजल रहमान के बारे में कुछ नहीं कहेंगे आप?
नहीं, please नहीं. It's okay.
नहीं, मैं नहीं कहूँ.
No more bromance. इस बार तो उन्होंने बहुत super acting किया. Like the number of times he was hesitant to like say about Bisma. He was choking on it. Oh my god, so beautifully done, right? It's very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we going to wrap up then?
Yeah, let's wrap up.
Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching us, and thanks for leaving comments for us. We really appreciate it. I want to give a special shout out to Mehek and Kainat. They had some really cute and nice comments for us, and a special shout out.
They did? Which ones?
For Faraz, they really liked Faraz's poetry.
That was Zen. That was Zen. Right?
I mean, I just saw them. So I just saw those comments this week. So I really want to appreciate them. And I think it was Mehek who left, or Kainat, I forgot. One of them left a very sweet note about how she likes our episodes and our review. So we love to hear from them.
मेरे ख्याल से किसने कहा था कि हमारे जो रिव्यूज हैं, हम तीनों जो बात करते हैं आपस में इतना मजा करते हैं, वो ड्रामे से ज्यादा मजे का लगा था उनको. जब हमने मीम से मोहब्बत के किया था ना, तो वो देवर.
Okay. अच्छा.
Yeah. So
सना एक्सप्रेशन पता चल जाते हैं रियल लाइफ में भी, और एक घंटे से पता चल रहे हैं.
किसके? मेरे?
नहीं, मैंने आपका नाम तो नहीं लिया.
Oh my God, सनी के पता चल रहा है.
पता चल जाते हैं.
Mystery. Achha, with that mystery, let's end our episode for today. Thank you so much, everyone, and for all the love you're sharing. We'll see you again with a new episode and another dream review. Bye-bye from me.
Inshallah, we'll see you guys later. Allah Hafiz.
Bye, everyone.